Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty.
Okay, so here, this is the upper. So here, I'm facing you. I've got it facing you. So this is the upper and the lower esophagus, and that looks fine.
It's a lot different than it did before.
And then you go into the stomach, and the middle part looks pretty good, but he does have some irritation in some other parts of the stomach. And he's got a little bit in the first part of the small bowel, but he used to have all those ulcers in there. And a little bit further down, that looks fine. I just took a picture of his bottom so I would have reference.
Right.
And then this is the opening to his appendix. That looks okay. That's a possible little ulcer in the into the small bowel. And then this is up further in the small bowel. And then this is in the colon, around this area. And that was real ulcerated last time, and I couldn't get into this valve before. And then we're just pulling back, and he had some spots that I wasn't quite sure could be like that looks fine. And then you have this little thing here that was possible, a little bit of irritation. This may be a fistula that's opening there, and then down further it looked okay.
Okay.
It's better.
Much better.
It's definitely
like a totally
better.
different column.
Yeah.
What about that tube? The
Dr. Smith came and looked at it, and he said, it's you do that, you take that out when it closes up.
So it closes on its own?
Mm-hmm.
See, I was just never real clear on...
See, I just don't think without medicine, he's going to close it on his own. It's cleared up, that part, but the fistulas are some of the hardest to treat. Mm-hmm. And
Is there a less aggressive medicine available? I don't like the long-term side effects I've seen on the more aggressive stuff. And I'm not saying never.
Right.
I just would like to try a less aggressive approach if we could.
The only other one we could try to, we could do two different ones. We could do metronidazole, Flagyl, to see if that will help. It helps with the bacterial.
Oral medicine?
Yeah, it's an oral medicine. And then if it didn't clear up, we could look at Imuran, which is, an oral medicine. It is an immunomodulator and will suppress his immunity somewhat, but not quite to the extent that Humira does.
If we can try that,
we can try that.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I just got to reading about a lot of the long-term effects of some of the more aggressive ones, and I'm not saying if he ever needs them, like when we were so flared up and he had to have it right then. But I believe that this journey, I just all things happen for a reason to me, and with the insurance happening the way it did, and I think that it was all God opening my eyes to kind of say, let's just see what else is available.
The only thing I'm going to ask of you is to discuss it with me before you do it.
Before I do.
Like stopping medicine.
Oh, I would never. I'm not.
No,
and
I
told
you.
I called and talked to your office. I talked to the lady that answered the phones and told her everything that was going on.
But
and that
did
was
you
weeks
talk to
before.
one of the nurse?
She was supposed to tell a nurse, and she said if the nurse needed to talk to me, she'd call me. And then it was a couple weeks before I ever talked to a nurse, and then that's when I talked to not Ellen but the other lady,
Ashley,
and told her what was going on and where we stood with insurance and everything that was happening.
Right,
and then
but all
the next contact I had was my PCP saying that your nurse had been trying to get home. I didn't have any voicemails or missed calls from her.
Yeah, we've been trying several times. But, because that's a big step in this, I'm really happy the way he looks, but it could have gone really badly. He could have gotten an abscess, need surgery, all kinds of stuff. But I try to be open-minded, right. So, and I know there are different ways to go with things, and I know that God will lead you some of those places.
Yes.
So don't think that I wouldn't have listened to you, because I would have.
I think I'm more comfortable talking with you than, I hate to say this, but with your nurse, sometimes I feel a little bit awkward with her.
But then we could just have you come in, and then we can do face-to-face. Because for those kind of decisions, you really need a face-to-face.
Okay.
I'll tell you me, you tell you me, and we'll come to a conclusion together.
Okay. Yeah, I do feel very relaxed and comfortable with you, but I feel like I kind of have an established relationship with you.
Yeah, well, you don't. Yeah, I mean, we do,
mean?
but you don't with him. Yeah.
Right.
You
so
go through
just,
the everyday here, and all that. Yeah.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
All right. So can we, which one do you want to start with?
Metronidazole. Yeah, that's going to be the milder one.
Okay. And when do you want to reconvene and see if that's helping? A month?
Yeah.
So like we'll schedule to come back in August and look, and then we'll decide from there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But we'll go ahead and put him on the metronidazole
Okay.
now.
For school, while I've got you here, they are going to do is it called a
504.
504 plan? And I have to have something from my doctor saying he has Crohn's.
I think they send something to
Okay,
us.
I'll send an email to the principal and find out. We got blessed with a trip to Florida. We're going next week. On swimming, I'm not an ocean swimmer. Anyway.
Yeah.
Now the surgeons told me chlorine was okay. If you swam in chlorine. So I just wanted to double check and make sure that, as far as you know, that would still be okay.
Yeah.
I'm scared to death of the oceans. I'm going to take them to see the beaches.
Well,
put
they
the little
go
feet
wading
in
and
it,
stuff.
you know.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm kind of thankful he has this because I don't want him diving.
Yeah.
But so I just wanted to double check and make sure that was okay. And so we'll just reconvene in August and then we'll go from there.
I'll send a note to my office to get them to go ahead and make an appointment.
Okay.
For about a month. And then, but I do want you to call in 2 weeks, the usual 2 weeks.
Call your office in 2 weeks?
For the biopsy results.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. Well, thank you. I think that I just got so overwhelmed at the beginning of this, and I don't know if I really had my head wrapped around everything, or I feel like I've embraced it more now. We've done a whole lot of praying about it, and I've really just given it into God's hands, and I think this is, for me, a faith builder.
So one of the things, we'll need to put him on something for his stomach, the irritation in there. What was he on the hospital? Omeprazole?
Is that Prilosec? Yeah, he was on Prilosec.
Okay. I'll put him on that. I'll put him on the lower dose, the 20.
Yeah, as low as we can.
Yeah. So we'll do a 20 of that, and then the metronidazole will be twice a day. The omeprazole will be once a day.
Okay, omeprazole he takes on an empty stomach.
Don't worry about that.
That was so complicated.
Yeah.
He got really good at it, but it was so complicated.
Yeah, don't even worry about
and
that.
then the other stuff, like, does he
Twice
need
a day,
food on it?
you should take food. It can nauseate you a little bit.
Okay. All right, good deal. Well, thank you so much. I
Hey,
appreciate
you're welcome.
it. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Happy he's doing better.
Yes, me too.
All right, you know the routine.
Yeah.
Up there, and they'll call you. Okay.
Get out there, and they'll call me back when he's ready for me.
That's
correct?
right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you hear that? Good, 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 good. There's this. There's this. There's this. Praise God, no more Humira. Whoop, whoop.